middle of a block string just to finish him off.
Here comes, Clicky D had a big chance to start things off. Got the drop. And still playing that same style in the mid-range. I like a lot of what he's doing here. It's working out for him. Oh, nice. Great positioning on that.
Got right over Sako's low short. Sako, of course, the black's Ibuki, and Clicky D, the yellow one.
First wake-up DP there from Clicky D, trying to set his own tone.
Nice.
This time the footsie buffer pays off for him. He's going for the cross-up.
Yup. And interestingly enough, Sako just got hit by crouching. Sako must have been trying to do an autocorrect DP or something. And just got hit.
All right, here comes Sako now. Oh, he's been so cautious. Wow, okay.
Oh, wow. Clicky using Sako's own weapon against him, just uppercutting in the middle of a block string. Nice throw. Oh, and that's the same trick that Sako did to him. They're just trading right now.
Oh, this is big. That could be the round. It's going to be the round. It's going to be the game. It's going to be 1-1 now for Hori Sako versus Clicky D. Out of Southern California, of course, Sako from Japan. And Clicky D has, for a long time, been one of the top Ibukis in SoCal, really the Ibuki in SoCal. Very strong player who took a little bit of time off to go play some LOL. Played it at MLG recently, but here he's back with fighting games.
Yep. I'm pretty sure he still plays competitive League of Legends.
He sure does.
During the SBO qualifiers, I think he had just played in the morning. But right now, Sako taking him down very soundly. So now it is match point for Sako. Sako, a very popular player from Japan, thanks to all of his crazy combos that he's been able to do in games like Vampire Savior and in Street Fighter.
Oh, first time he's gone to that. And he gets the stun out. He can close this out right here. That's what he's going to do.
Nice
Sako
job.
takes it over Clicky D, and he takes it in pretty grand fashion with the perfect.
Good stuff to Sako Noko. He's going to be moving on.
And he runs it back in that revenge match right there, like we were saying. Clicky D beat him at SoCal Regionals, or no, maybe at Revelations even, a while back. And this time, it's Sako. This is going to be a replay of the last round there, which ended up being a perfect.
So he just got caught there, and then a frame trap with that low jab.
And first time he went to that situation right there. I don't know why he waited so long to bring it out, because it looks pretty solid, but he waited until the very end, and he knew he had super, he knew he had big damage punish. That's the game.
And it looks like I see coming up is Infiltration, and he is going to be going up against Peru.
I make no bones about the fact that I think Infiltration is one of the best players in the world, but I think that Renzo is one of the most talented and interesting players when it comes to the particular character that he uses. He is the world's only El Fuerte who has taken him to a very high level tournament level play. There are Fuertes out there who have been able to do very good stuff in individual games, even in individual tournaments that are single game, single elim. As far as North American style tournaments, 2 out of 3 double elimination, he's really the only one to have done it.
Yeah, and consistently. He's done it so many times, taking El Fuerte, a character that most people consider one of the worst characters in the game, very far.
He doesn't agree with that at all. He thinks that Fuerte is a mid-tier character who has a lot of wins over important members of the cast. And so it'll be interesting to see what Infiltration goes with here. He has a very interesting style. It's very counterpick heavy. He has 3 or 4 characters that he goes to. His main is Akuma. He also plays Gouken. He also plays Hakan. And he also plays Ryu. And he sort of switches among those depending on the matchup. And I'm really interested to see which one he picks here.
Yeah, but as we said, Peru, a.k.a. Renzo here, he is probably the biggest wild card in any tournament that you can play. If he is there, you have to take him serious, and he will be taking out people that you will not have imagined him to take out.
Hey, here he is in top 32 of Evolution 2012. There were 1,500 people, and he has made it past 1,500 of them.
That just blows my mind when you said that. 1,500 people. We are down to 32 right now, and we are going to finish at top 8.
It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see who's in top 8, and nor can I predict. I'm not going to make anything.
Is Ricky Ortiz already out?
Yeah.
What?
No idea what to say about that. So let's see what, I guess it's going to be Akuma for Infiltration.
Probably makes sense. This is a bad matchup Fuerte because he does have to block both hits of that stand roundhouse. Kind of ruins a lot of Fuerte's armor runs.
I feel like he can probably teleport decently, but depends on whether Renzo is doing OS or just run. Wow, interesting. He woke up with crouching medium kick, obviously puts his hitbox very low. And there are different setups. You have to understand what the setups are. Oh, that might be, yeah, that might be unblockable. I don't know. I'm so used to, oh my God, what a little mix up there. What he was looking for, iPeru, was for that fireball to touch him. And if you are touched, if you're in block stun or hit stun, you can't be thrown.
Right.
So he was not expecting to have to deal with a throw. And great whiff by Infiltration to make that throw happen.
Right, going for a reset instead of a guaranteed knockdown.
Yeah, he went to palm, which is a focus breaker and deals with the EX run.
All right, so Fuerte, the kind of character who has to do damage in small spurts. He needs to get momentum going, but iPeru is unable to get any momentum right now.
Hasn't had it yet.
Okay, here we go. Is it teleport? Expecting a teleport. Oh, okay, just decides to cross him up.
Ooh, Renzo looking for something, didn't take it, didn't get it.
Oh, nice armor run through the overhead, and he's got the tortilla spin.
He's keeping this really close here.
I'm surprised Infiltration has not gone to a teleport again, and
there
he got him!
That's the round. One of the things about Fuerte is that if you're playing with those meaty mix-ups like that, you have to guess right so many times, and that's exactly what he did. He kept it occasionally to save for options, but some of those were pretty risky. He could have bet the round on those.
The whole trick to it, though, is it all comes so quickly, the opponent doesn't have a chance to think about it and assess what's going on.
This time, iPeru blocks that setup, which is smart. He's keeping his eyes open.
Oh, but he's back in the corner. Oh, he touched the button. He's going to get a decent amount of damage off of this.
Yeah, check out what Akuma's life is going to be like after this.
Boom. Almost even now. So iPeru with a lot less work to do.
Ooh, you got red!
Right out of his jumping jab, but here comes big damage. And now he's down to almost no life and just got caught by the overhead that finishes so many matches. Nobody's expecting that overhead to come out. iPeru turning around, looking at the audience, upset about something, not sure what it is, but he runs right back into the match. Infiltration, however, with a smile on his face.
That's what Infiltration will do.
Yeah, he loves trolling people in-game.
He does.
Oh, nice focus attack right there, and he's going to get good damage.
Oh, this is looking rough right now for iPeru.
Oh, jump back short. I like that defensive option there.
You know what? I just got the top 32. I'll tweet that out in just a second. But this is actually in the winner's side.
Okay, nice. But Infiltration right now playing very much like he doesn't. Woo! You know, he's playing very loosely right now, kind of sensing that his opponent is frustrated. Maybe the more loose he plays, the more. Oh, there it is. There's that read again.
Oh, same exact situation as before. And EX running away, just wants to reset the situation.
Oh, I think he tried to ultra there, didn't get it.
Wow, that reached. Okay, this is the mix-up. This could close it out or lose it for iPeru. No.
Okay.
And iPeru can't get impatient. It's very smart by Infiltration to back off and make iPeru come to him. Any chip will do it at this point.
He almost had that, but he didn't commit to it. He did not commit to it when he went off the wall that first time. If he had held forward the entire way, he would have been able to hit Infiltration and finish him off. And now Infiltration at match point.
Nice. He gets the sweep here. That's what I was saying. That deals with the EX run.
Oh, nice backdash to escape and great jump back jab. As long as you're in the air, you can get away from a lot of those options. Oh, and he did the dive kick.
Oh, not punished, luckily enough. Oh, man, he has not gotten that punished correctly.
He tried right there, but Fuerte just ended up running the wrong direction.
Right.
Oh, what a bait.
Infiltration. Nice. I like the runaway. Don't deal with the side to side.
But then he missed that slide.
No, he did not get that. Oh, and he only gets the jab.
No.
That needed to be fierce run stop.
Run stop fierce. Yeah.
Well.
Okay. Oh no.
There it is.
And of course, that was, you said, in winner side brackets.
Right.
So iPeru still in the tournament. We are at the top 32 of Evolution 2012 Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012. The matches are just getting crazier and crazier. And here is the man who actually knocked Justin in the loser's bracket. If he hadn't knocked Justin in the loser's bracket, we would have had a Justin Daigo match coming up here. But instead, it is going to be Shin Chang out of Texas using Yun, going up against Daigo Umehara, who, if I'm not mistaken, has been using Ryu for most of this tournament. Daigo Umehara, not unexpected to be here. Sure, a lot of people have picked him, although he has had a couple of poor showings at CEO, and he lost to Shin in the Southeast Asia's majors. But I don't know, I have a funny feeling that Daigo knows Evo is the big one.
I remember you saying that you thought that he might have been sandbagging this.
I honestly do think he looked way too happy losing those matches. I honestly think that, you know, he was just not necessarily sandbagging, but gathering information, trying to figure out how he's going to defeat his opponents at Evo. Daigo obviously did not win Evo last year. It was the first time Daigo had not won Super Street Fighter 4 since it came out. He won in 2009 against Justin Wong, 2010 against Ricky Ortiz, and then he made it to top 8 but was defeated by Punko last year. And I just have a funny feeling Daigo wants to be back on top. I mean, there's a look on Daigo's face that I don't think I've seen before. He looks determined.
Okay, so just to quickly mention, I just put the top 32 up on Twitter. It's at UltraDavid if you want to go check it out. And please retweet, send it around. Give everybody that bracket. We should all be informed. Yep,
and use hashtag Evo2K for all of your Evolution 2012 tweets.
Yeah, so Shin has apparently been having a very strong tournament. Oh, no cancel. You got all the hard parts of that combo.
Oh, here we go. Caught him crouching. Gonna be able to get the combo a lot easier. Oh, he missed his link, but Daigo backdash.
Oh, second time that's worked.
Wow. Shin has looked so slippery right now.
I really like his play.
Oh, here we go. Three times the charm.
Okay. Is he just building meter or?
Yeah, just building extra meter.
Wow. Now at this point, you don't know what to do. If you're Shin, you don't know what to do.
Oh, so he's good. He built so much meter with those whip uppercuts. He said, you know what? It's worth using it. Using 2 bars to finish him off of that chip damage.
Here comes Shin, playing it cautiously just to see what's going on. Oh,
not a real block string.
Looking for a jump right there. And he sails right into Daigo territory. Oh, nice reactions there by Daigo. Sets out the safe jump and trying to get out of the corner. Shin backing up. He's fine with building a little bit of meter, but of course he wants to be in there on Daigo. Oh, the third time.
Such good stuff there. Daigo, you know he's got to be taking notes on that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh. Shin is running a train on him right now.
I really like the use of that EX meter right there to guarantee the round. Obviously, Super is very important for Yun because Ganejin is an extremely damaging combo if you were to get it. But to close that round out, so important, and he's going to be able to build all that meter back really quickly. Here he is already.
Oh, it's punishable by Super.
2-frame Super.
He just wanted to do that just to get him down on a little bit of life, hopefully try to get Shin a little nervous, but Shin does not look nervous at all right now.
No, I like him taking control of as many situations as possible, even focus dash toward. Oh, he's going to just do it raw? What's his setup? Okay.
Oh, not a very good one. Daigo just uppercuts him right out of it.
It's not third strike, going for, oh.
Wow, let's just do it. Uppercut.
Trading randoms.
Oh, and a sweep.
Interesting sweep.
Wow, that
Interesting sweep. I'd love to ask Daigo what that sweep was about.
Yeah, maybe he thought he was going to try to backdash to avoid chip or something, so he wanted to do that. Even Daigo kind of had a funny look on his face.
Right.
All right, Daigo having trouble with Yun's dive kick right now. Dizzy potential here. All right, nice block from Shin. He knew he was at a disadvantage after that dive kick.
There's a lot of neutral jumping going on in the mid-range, and he's doing that because he can sail. He's trying to sail over fireballs, or look for Daigo to throw a fireball and try to react with pressure. He has a lot of good options there. Here comes Mad Catz Daigo. Oh, I like him dashing the opponent into the corner.
Very interesting to use that stand close roundhouse as a meaty, but it's good to keep throwing different looks at your opponents. Oh, nice FADC. Actually, it's just a focus EX focus attack.
Yeah, it was, okay.
Didn't even bother doing a dash cancel just to get that extra hit. Smart stuff.
His 2 options were basically going to super or going to focus attack, and obviously spending 2 bars is better.
Oh, great bait there from Daigo, but then drops his combo. I'm sure he meant to do a fireball. Not an uppercut. Oh, low jump, and look at the damage.
This time it works out for Shin.
Shin still with a chance here. If he can get one small combo, the next one into a Ganajin will take him the round.
Oh, this could be it. No, he's going to okay, so he's going to save it for here.
He wants to make sure he'll kill him.
Oh my god, I can't believe he's still pressuring. Daigo's playing so patiently. Anything will chip him out right now.
Oh, what a smart play from Daigo. He said, I'm just going to walk up, make it look like I'm just going to chip you with a fierce uppercut, knowing the only thing that Shin could beat it with was with his own EX uppercut. And so he not only takes that round, but gets Shin to use up that extra bar. Nice. Now this is Bulldog Daigo right here. Whoa.
Ooh, John trying to jump away, I guess.
Daigo's,
for command grab.
Daigo is so good at switching paces in between rounds.
You see him just walking forward here in this round? He has not been concerned. He's going to take the set because of it.
He has not played that style that whole game until all of a sudden, just that last round, he said, "You know, I'm just going to keep walking forward and uppercutting."
I know that the picture that I sent around is a little bit small, a little blurry, but that's the picture that I was given, unfortunately. I wish I could get a better one for you, but that's Roger Dodger was nice enough to go over to the table where they have all of the information, which is approximately half a football field away from us. So if somebody wants to type that out and make it a little bit more legible, please do. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great if someone even wanted to go and create a challenge bracket.
It would be awesome.
So that everybody can follow along at home by keeping their challenge page refreshed. And this is, I mean, you can see a big portion of the crowd there, but that is not even indicative of how massively packed this room has become.
And I tell you how rare it's been in Evo history for day one to have this amount of crowd. It's just not been the situation for the most part. People at Evo in the first 2 days tend to play their matches and then go play more casuals or do something in Vegas. There are some people who watch, but it's not that many until this year when I guess we just have so many people that whatever percentage of them are here, it looks gigantic.
Yeah, this room is absolutely packed right now. And it's so crazy to see. I mean, I see so many familiar faces and so many new faces as well. Faces of people that I met for the first time just this weekend.
All right, we have upcoming
a
very strong matchup. Two great competitors. We have the Evolution 2011 champion, Fudo on the left on the two-player side with that Fei Long, and on the other side is Puerto Rican Balrog Eduardo, originally from Puerto Rico, as his name would suggest, but who now lives in NorCal in the FGTV house.
Yeah, and you can see a fierce determination on PR Rog's face. He let it go just a little bit, just when he offered to plug in Fudo's controller, gave him a smile. But you know, that's the only kind gesture he's going to offer up to Fudo.
So just looking at this bracket here, the winner of this is going to play the winner of Shen and MOV.
Wow.
Who signed up as, looks like Joe Igami?
Maybe that's his name.
Joe?
Joe?
Could be, I guess. I don't know. But that's next. Let's not talk about that too much until we come to it. Right now we have a very strong match between two great players. Man who won final round with Balrog about a year and a half ago, has taken tournaments with his Balrog, and now in AE 2012 when he thinks the Balrog is a good character again, he's been playing very strongly. Fudo, like I said, 2011 Evo champion. You cannot count him out.
Now Fei Long has been nerfed a little bit since last year. Let's see if that's actually going to make a difference.
It's an interesting matchup too, because you have two players who have great reactions, and so things that are, you know, often mix-ups are not necessarily mix-ups on these two guys. You have to play a little bit differently. Right now, PR Rog has, he had the advantage. A little bit of an unsafe range there on the dash punch. The
dash punch is -3, so it can be punished with 3-frame normals. Very hard, but Fudo getting the timing just right.
That's so tricky. You really have to guess.
Yeah, you have no idea what side Fei Long's going to land on. There's these super ambiguous jumps that you can do in this game.
Yeah, I felt like Rog did a pretty good job of controlling space there for a large part of the match, but just wasn't able to keep it up the whole time. Oh, Fudo with a couple of big whiffs and not punished as hard as it could be. Now Fudo fighting from the corner. He's got to try to get his back out of there. Definitely not the situation he wants to be. He's got to be on the other side of the screen.
Nice catch from VR Rog. Fudo countering right back.
Oh, here we go. And not too much on that. He just got a sweep. Fudo with great reactions. Now he's going to have, if he wants it, corner control. Looks like he's staying light on it. He's looking for dash punches. He's looking for good ranges.
He doesn't have much life left to take a lot of risks. Next hit could potentially be it for Fudo in this round.
And don't look for PR Rog to take too many risks either.
Oh, there it is right there.
That's the combo, and you're right, that's the round.
And even if he hadn't killed him with that headbutt, he had the Ultra all lined up, ready to go for the juggle.
So interesting, both of them are looking for those neutral jumps because they both have moves that are very important to their games that move them forward horizontally pretty significantly.
Yep.
Ooh, just waited. He didn't even have a button coming out. PR Rog. Fudo trying to make something happen. Saw it wasn't working out, so he backs off.
Wow, is that a combo for a hit?
Yes, it was. Oh, yeah.
Counter hit low strong into Rekka's.
Rog now with a little bit of a life disadvantage, but plenty of time on the clock.
Oh, what a reaction!
What'd I tell you about these guys' reactions?
All right, so he takes a life lead, but unfortunately he sacrifices all of his meter for that.
I wonder if Rog's looking for chicken wing. Oh my, I love that because Rog had just made Fudo believe that he was just going to sit back, and he went up for the grab, started this sequence. Fudo now has to make something happen. Again, tried it.
And plus the other thing, PR Rog has recognized that Fudo likes to wake up with that chicken wing. It's a crutch that he's been going to, and twice in a row he had greeted it with a jump back fierce. And that's allowed PR Rog to take the first game. He's up 1-0 against last year's Evolution champion.
Still reigning champion. He's not the champion until you knock him off his post.
That's true. And this is winner's bracket, so whoever loses this will still be, oh wow!
Look at that run. You see that spot on screen where he was standing? That was the exact spot for that to work out. And here Fudo has got to settle down a little bit. He's been caught. Yeah, he's been caught. And I hope he wakes up because he's one round away from going to loser's bracket.
And you can hear the audience going nuts. They want to see more U.S. players in top 8 this year. Last year we had 3. And Fudo ended up taking it all.
Rog trying to maintain that spot on screen that worked out so well for him last round.
Yeah, PR Rog has honestly shut down the chicken wing so badly. Chicken wing, of course, being that arcing kick that Fei Long does.
It's strange because I feel like Fei is so good at shutting down some of Rog's important options, but we really haven't seen that come into play all that often.
Yeah, well, I always said the one key thing about PR Rog is he does not touch a lot of buttons. He's very careful. No, actually, PR Rog does touch a lot.
He's a button toucher.
Yeah, he likes to hit jabs a lot.
Yeah.
But right now, I mean, I think the reason why I'm a little surprised is because he's playing a little out of his normal style because he really is playing very patient right now.
Well, it's been working out for him, so I hope he doesn't switch it up too much. I mean, he went in there and got, anti-air for his trouble. And now he's got to hope that Fudo gives him an opportunity to make something big happen. He can close it out if he gets the right situation. We'll just have to see if that comes up.
Ooh.
Now, Fudo had the reaction to that earlier on, but not this time. He's got him out of the air. Got him. Not dead yet, folks, but chip away. So there it is. No! Hold on. There it is.
And this EX headbutt. And PR Rog has knocked Fudo in the loser's bracket, and PR Rog is stoked.
You can hear that crowd go nuts. This is just top 32, folks.
And they're chanting USA for a man who has only just recently lived on Puerto Rico. You see everybody congratulating him there.
Yeah, man. U.S. citizens unite.
PR Rog has really stepped up his game in recent memory.
Well, he's been strong. For a while, he didn't take Street Fighter 4 too seriously when he thought that his character wasn't that great in AE, but now that he likes Balrog again, he's back on it and made a really strong return. This is the perfect that happened in that game.
And very interesting, unlike all the other perfects, you can see most of it didn't come from big combos, except this one big combo, but he lost a lot of his life on 3 sweeps.
I'm really surprised that Fudo got hit by that very classic setup. Okay, there's the stun. It's going to be perfect. After that headbutt, people quick rise and Rog does the jump roundhouse, I think.
It's basically an empty jump.
Yeah, it's basically a cross up. And that works if you quick rise, if the opponent quick rises. So I'm surprised to see that Fudo actually did do the quick rise.
The nice thing about it is that depending on which headbutt you use to hit him, you'll end up on the front or the back.
There you go.
So maybe Fudo just wasn't thinking about it when he got hit.
Okay.
And was not sure which headbutt hit him.
Okay.
But looks like
so we haven't had, So coming up is Sako on the right from Japan. On the left is Alex Valle, long time, one of the best. We'll talk about it in a second. I just want to quickly mention the top 32 because we haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. It looks like it's Infiltration and iPeru. We saw that Dominion versus Haz Ibrahim, and then Kindevu versus Gamer-B, Choi Boy, aka John Choi versus Daigo. I guess. Oh no, that was Shin-Chen because he signed up as Choi Boy 2012.
Oh, that's right.
Then is that Dogura and Punko, and I don't know, somebody Chang versus Mike Ross, PR Rog versus Fudo, and Shen versus MOV. But here we go. It's I'm sorry, they're just in button config.
All right, keep going.
I'll keep going. Momochi and Kabetz, and then Ryan Hart versus Zeus. So Zeus, the Vega player out of New York who has really leveled up lately. That's awesome to see.
Yeah, he started out not doing so great, but he's made it an
XSK Samurai out of Fresno. Awesome job. Versus Haitani, who made it out of my pool. Then Mad Catz Chris versus CJ Truth. That's interesting. Those are two young players. Then Justin Wong versus, Kazunoko versus Justin Wong. Alex Valle versus Sako. That's what you see here. Then Uryo and Mago. And John Choi versus Combo Fiend. Interesting.
So we got Uryo versus Mago, Japan, and then John Choi versus Combo Fiend. West Coast, both Cali players, one from NorCal, one from SoCal.
These two players have a ton of history, not necessarily together, but both have made their huge marks. Sako is known as one of the gods of fighting games in Japan. Has one of the best senses of execution of all time. There are literally combos that are called Sako combos for this guy. Because
he's the only one who can literally do them, the BB Hood combos.
Right, and even in this game, there can be combos that are called Sako combos because he popularized them. Level Up's Alex Valle has, of course, been one of the strongest players in the world since, I don't know, mid-90s, in which he dominated many of the earlier fighting games. He took some time off from the game. He came back several years ago, and always a big threat.
Yeah, one thing you have to remember, the very first time Sako made it out here in the States, it was for Southern California regionals put on by Alex Valle.
That's right.
So Sakonoko's popularity here in the States largely due to Alex Valle. Though a lot of people have known who he was a Kami player in Super Street Fighter 4. Very powerful using her. Has since switched to Ibuki. He takes round 1 and now has a decent start here against Valle in round 2. Has Valle in the corner now.
Wow.
It's so hard to tell which way to block. Yeah, there it is again.
There's the stun.
Now let's see if he goes for a reset.
Oh, he tried for fancy combos. He tried to do the Tiger Knee into the kunai to continue the combo. Didn't get it. Hey, he takes the game anyway.
Yep. Now Valle down 1 game. Valle looking very vulnerable there. Sako almost looked like he just kind of had his way. Was toying with him in that second round. Valle with a little wry smile on his face.
Ooh, they both have that fancy stick.
Oh, you're right. The fighting edge sticks. Both of them are using that.
Makes sense for Hori Sako. So Alex is really known for his ability to pressure and his ability to control the mid-range with his crouch medium kick and sweep and fireball. You really haven't seen that come up that much, especially in the last round when he got knocked down and just guessed wrong every time. Something that can happen against Ibuki. But now he's got a chance to make us pressured. Unfortunately, doesn't get it.
That's the second time I've seen Sako use that overhead from Ibuki, not as an overhead, but just a way to get over Vai's tendency to use low forwards and low roundhouses.
It's a counter hit setup, that's all. Ultra, oh no, yeah, there it is. What he did there, it's a little fancier than it looks. He actually jump canceled into that Ultra.
Yep, you can cancel his normal moves, the bufferable normal moves into a high jump, but the first few frames of a high jump can still be canceled into an Ultra. So
that's what happened there. So Sako has match point now against Alex Valle. This is loser's bracket. Alex made top 32. See if he can continue in this tournament. Trying to maintain a stronger position in the mid-range here, but Ibuki definitely has some puts and normals of her own.
as we said, Vi has not been able to make any headway against Sako at all this whole game.
Oh, here we go. He's got a grab. Can he set anything up on this? Not really.
Ooh. The hardest part about it is Sako is not the kind of person who twitches. He's a very, like, I don't want to call it robotic, but he's a very, very intentional player. And so Vi is not going to catch him on a lot of human reaction things.
But Alex is totally the opposite. He is an emotion player. He does. Sometimes he'll do things just because it felt right. And I bet that's how he thought about one of those dragon punches in footsies right there. And one of the cool things about Alex is that he'll bring that stuff out. And when he's doing that, when it hits, you know he's on his game. So he's probably feeling a lot better in this game so far, last round and this round, than he was before. You can see it's paying off.
All right, but here we go. Here comes the mix-up from Ibuki. Nice block from Vi.
And Alex just backdashing away.
Oh, great bait, and just going to uppercut. He knocked her down. Don't deal with the follow-up knife. Great block from Vi.
Oh, nicely done. Here comes Sako. Taking those risks, but they have paying off.
Vi with a chance here. Ooh, Sako might have been able to combo that.
Oh, he's looking for Ultra 2. Alex is not going to throw out too many fireballs here. Now look at the buffering.
Did you see Vi just walk right out of that low forward range? He knew that's what Sako wanted to go for. Backed right out there, caught him low.
That's that mid-range footsie stuff I was talking about. He has an excellent sense of where things are on screen, how to get around them, and you saw that there.
Take a look at that bracket. I want to check to see if this is winners or losers.
No, it's losers.
This is
it's
losers.
Yeah.
Okay. So loser of this will be eliminated.
Alex was looking a little lost there after the first game, but at the end of that second game, he was looking good. So let's see which one of them can keep up their strings.
Yeah, we've talked about it before, how a lot of top players will lose early on and then all of a sudden just have the string of dominating rounds. Vi is definitely not a stranger to that. In fact, it is almost his forte.
Yeah, he's known for doing that. And he plays patiently on wake up.
Very even match here.
Look at Alex just doing crouching medium kick, not canceling it into fireball each time, because Sako has taught him not to do that. Unfortunately for Alex, that actually might come back and hurt him. Oh, there it is.
Huge opportunity for a whiff punish there. But Vi's got, that was supposed to be low forward into EX fireball. Came out as EX uppercut instead. And that is going to cost him that round.
Oh, I don't like seeing Alex shaking his head like that, because you make a mistake, okay. You move on from it. I hope that doesn't, I hope that doesn't sit with him.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no, he dropped that low jab in the low roundhouse.
It might be.
Right, fortunately for Vi, not a crumple, but here we go. There's those mix-up from Sako. One more, and he's probably going to be able to get a dizzy. A good block again from Vi. It's just so hard to tell what side Ibuki's going to land on.
But you can see Alex trying to bait something from Sako here, trying to make him do something when he shouldn't.
Yeah, Sako has noticed that Vi likes to rely on those low attacks, and you see him dash up to try to bait Vi into a low forward. Wow, you hardly ever see that actually get over fireballs. Oh, regular throw!
Super.
No, he's not even going to need it. And Sako has eliminated Alex Vi. Alex Vi, who has made it to top 32 here, Evolution 2012.
Yeah, congrats to Alex for making it this far, but it's going to be Sako who moves on. Guaranteed at least, what, top 24 now, something like that?
Yeah, I think
24?
so. Yeah.
I always get that wrong.
You can see again, this is a very zoomed in shot of the crowd.
That is super zoomed in.
Small portion of it.
Yeah, man. That's like a couple of blades of grass in a field.
And you can see right there, the man rubbing his tummy right now, that's Joe Zier. If you guys remember from Canada Cup, he was the man who reverse OCB'd the entire European 1 team in the team tournament.
He's definitely one of the best Vegas in the continent, but it's Zeus who got to top 32 with that character. You also see some other.
Jozier's not in it anymore.
Jozier's not in it, no. You see a few other people there too. There's Shibble Tim, a few others, so I guess now we've moved away.
But
and we're going to go over to a really big match, very interesting matchup too. It's going to be Punko on the left, who did really well at Evolution 2011 last year. He's got a very interesting style. He describes his style in his own words as Gamble Seth. That's what he says.
That's a very good description of it, because you know what? That's all he's doing is just taking risks in hopes that they pay off.
And his opponent is Dogura, who is a very strong Bison player out of Japan. playing Street Fighter 4 for a long time. He's got a lot of skill, a lot of talent.
Yeah, what did we say earlier? I mean, I don't think we said it earlier on stream, but before Evo weekend, we said that 15% of the players for Street Fighter 4 were from out of country, correct?
I think it was just 15% of entrants.
Oh, overall
of humans who are here.
Gotcha,
but that's a big number, and I can bet you that a huge percentage of those, probably the majority, certainly the plurality, are here for Street Fighter. It's the most international game here. You know, Marvel has become an international game. KOF has always been an international game, not so much an American and Canadian game, although it is now.
Right.
Here we go.
It's always interesting to study the faces of the players before it starts. It gives away a lot of information. You saw Punko there kind of looking up, like, oh, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this.
Punko's a very expressive player, so it's almost like in poker, where if somebody is extremely over-the-top expressive all the time, it becomes hard to read. Whereas if they were just like a normal person who had normal reactions, you'd be able to read better. Punko is the kind of guy who has theatrics. We've seen it before. I mean, if you recall, at Evo last year, before one of his matches, he stood up and he pounded a Red Bull the whole thing.
And like threw off his
jacket.
Yeah, and took off his belt.
Yup. So that's the kind of guy he is. I don't think you can read too much into what his face looks like.
All right, so here we go. Dogura going with M. Bison. Nice air-to-air counter there from Punko.
Ooh, just goes for the slide.
Yeah.
Dogura going to try to back Punko up in the corner, just trying to jump.
No reason to jump at Seth just yet, because Seth hasn't really played with a lot of tandem engines or anything like that.
Well, I wonder if these guys have played each other in the past. My guess is they probably have. Punko plays a lot in Japanese online. Great positioning on that. Ooh.
Oh, what a reaction from Punko.
Not an option select at all. He just he saw it happen, and maybe he was expecting it, so it was a little easier to react to, but those are reactions.
All right, off the wall. Oh, and then he just kicks him. Just kicks him.
The reason that worked is a very common mix-up after the Ultra One is to do a fireball and then teleport to the other side. And that way you have to block the other way. I think Dogura was looking to block the other way. As for why the stand roundhouse hit, I don't know.
All right, good backdash there. Otherwise, he would have gotten hit by both hits of the scissor kick.
Dogura with slow approach. He really wants to be pushing Punko into the corner. That's where and Bison has a lot of strength.
I actually really like that, how he didn't just cancel into a backdash off of that slide. He actually tried to hit him with the counter hit there.
Ooh, beefy. Now he's going to be caught in the corner against Punko. Really not where you want to be.
All right, mix-up time. Yep. Oh, that was not reaction. That was, he knew. That's experience of a lot of people neutral jumping in that situation and just having the right follow-up.
Interesting.
Oh, that was a little tricky.
I guess Punko has seen it before.
Oh.
Chip.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a Cycle Crusher trying to get himself out of that situation. EX Cycle Crusher wasn't charged up enough, just came out with a standing fierce.
Yeah, you're probably right. Winner's bracket action. And then patience from Dogura.
Now,
wow.
He's in the lead here, so I'm not sure if there's really any reason for him to try to go in too hard on Punko.
Oh, then he blocks, looking for something from Punko.
Oh, wow. There's that gamble set that we talked about. Just try to uppercut in the middle.
It's so hard to know what he's going to do.
Ooh. Oh, great catch there. He was expecting that backdash. And here it comes with a big punish. Bison probably on the verge of a dizzy right now.
Yep. And he moves his opponent all the way into the corner where Punko gets a little bit more damaging stuff. Yep. He's going to be able to pop him after.
It's not going to quite kill. Oh, that'll do it.
Interesting stuff. Punko is on the verge of taking this over Dogura. Again, winner's side, so not going to be elimination for Dogura if he does lose here.
All right, Dogura getting in there with that throw. But see, that's the problem when you play against a gamble set. You're so scared of wake-up uppercuts or wake-up teleports or wake-up something. Oh, wow. Punko's going to use the 2 meters for the EX Tandem engine.
Yeah, that's a 3-bar combo, but look at all the damage it dealt. And stun, too. It's something Dogura has to really start worrying about here.
And if he can get him stunned off of an SPD, the follow-up combo will do so much damage.
If he had just done a jump roundhouse, it would have been straight. And actually, that would have been the set. But instead, Dogra has another chance. He really has not been able to maintain corner pressure, and if you're Bison, you can't have corner pressure.
Nice
It's not going to work out too well. He's got to make this happen.
Dogra making a slow but steady comeback here. Now he has the life lead against Punko. But Punko gets a frame trap. That's not going to work because he can chase it down. And that's it. Gonna catch him with the follow-up stomps. I don't like using the Psycho Crusher into the corner where Seth can do that much more damage.
So Punko is going to play the winner of, I think this says Jeremy Chang. I can't read this all that well.
Punko is allergic to winning, sneezing there on stage. I think it's a Jimmy Chang.
Jimmy?
I think so.
Well, maybe we'll see eventually, but that guy has to play against Mike Ross. We'll see what happens.
No, it looks like Justin Wong is coming up first. Justin Wong, who's he playing against?
Kazunoko.
Again? I thought they played each other already.
Oh, it's MOV.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Looks like we got a little bit of incorrect info.
Yeah. And here you go. Here's watching Punko, where he gets to get a lot of damage here. You know, I talked about potential. Oh, yeah, there it was. And you can see all they needed to do. Oh, that's a fanciness combo right there. But unfortunately, not going to get a lot of damage off of that. He focus attacks that, but then puts himself in the proper position to get crossed up.
Man, there is some match that the crowd is going wild over there. Unfortunately, we don't get every match on stream to get up to top 8. Once we're at top 8, of course, everything will be viewable publicly. But
sure?
we just
we're
don't
not
have the
doing
time.
the entire top 32?
They're playing over there and going nuts about it.
Okay. But right now we have Justin going up against MOV.
Justin Wong, if you're not familiar with him, I don't know how it is that you're watching this stream right now. I don't know how those two things match up. But in case you're not, he has been for a long time one of the best players in the world. In just about every game he touches, he's a strong Street Fighter genius. He just has a bunch of things that just make him amazing. He has very strong reactions. He's got great predictions. He has the ability to read people and understand what's going on. He has an excellent sense of spacing and where to be on stage. He just has all the things that it takes to be amazing. And we've seen at Evo's past, when he shows up, it's always wild. Things always go crazy for him.
For sure.
Win or lose.
Justin Wong is probably one of the most, no, not one of the most. He is the most prominent personality in the fighting game community here in the States. If you know anything about fighting games, you know about Justin Wong. That is a guarantee.
Apparently Justin just eliminated Kazunoko. Interesting.
Wow.
That's according to Twitter. Hopefully it's true. Not that I'm totally reading Twitter while I'm commentating, and not like you're totally eating a hot dog at the same time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Justin Wong. Oh, cool. MOV sticking with Ken. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's been rocking Ken for a while here. Justin Wong, of course, we've seen him. He's been pretty much on his game. Very surprising that he lost to Shen. But Shen has that ability to do that to people.
It's very smart of MOV to not do quick rise there. It's pretty dangerous if you do.
Oh, and he baited it. Great read from Justin. Knocks him dizzy.
Oh, no!
He knew he jumped to the wrong distance, so he went for the back throw to keep MOV in the corner instead. I respect that.
Okay, this has got to be a conversion here from MOV. He got the knockdown. He has the opponent in the corner. He needs to make this count. Looks like he wasn't able to.
Yeah, great punish from Justin using that low jab in the EX Galactic Tornado. Justin has become the premier expert of EX Galactic Tornado, especially with that new buff that Rufus got that lets him FADC it and get more combos.
You know, okay, I understand what this is about. Very smart, by the way, very smart Justin to build meter.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
You know, MOV didn't think he had very good options. He definitely didn't want to spend meter on something that he thought was kind of a lost cause. So, you know, try it out. It didn't work, not that big of a deal. He's got a strong start to the second round. Pressuring.
Very strong start.
Ken, despite being very common at lower levels of the game, is really pretty uncommon when it comes to the high level. So Justin, I don't know how much experience he has against high-level Ken, but so far he's doing pretty solid. MOV with a great round right now.
MOV has been wreaking a lot of havoc on Justin with that step kick.
I think Ken is a good character. I've always been surprised that he has not been played more. Just trying to react with sweep.
So many people start with Ken, you know? And now MLB with a full super.
And now the question is for Justin, how do you get in, and are you going to spend bar? What are you going to do? He's got to be thinking about those things right now. Just looking for a knockdown for the entrance.
Yeah, MLB playing so patient right now. He says, you know what, I am not going to give anything up. I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to play very patiently. Wait for my one opening to drain that life. And he's done it. So now we're at 1-1. One round apiece in this first game. Justin looking very dominant in the first round. And then MLB looking very strong in the second.
Ooh, Justin actually waited there looking for a reversal Dragon Punch. Got the throw when it wasn't coming. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Again.
Got his own throw.
Justin, I wonder if he's reading something here that MLB is blocking a lot and has become susceptible to throws. That was not a counter hit, not going to get a full ultra. Very little damage, but just enough. And he falls into the EX Messiah again. It's the second time.
I'm pretty surprised that there's no option select coming from MOV. He can definitely option select that stuff, and then he misses his meaty timing.
Well, he whiffs his jump attack, so he'll have 2 frames or 3 frames of delay upon landing. So he's just timing that safe jump improperly.
Right, that surprises me. And now Justin knows he has a big time advantage. He's going to try to stay at a range so he can deal with stuff from MOV.
Right. What we saw from MOV in the last round, playing very patient, is what we're going to see from Justin right now. Ooh.
No reason to give anything up if you don't have to. MOV trying to build a little bit meter. Oh, he spends it. Here he comes, though. I like the wait.
Oh!
That is so smart. Justin had done EX Messiah wake up a couple of times before that in similar situations, and MOV, I think, was looking for that to happen again. So Justin doesn't wake up with the crouch tech. He wakes up with a throw.
And you saw MOV there, a little upset at himself at that safe jump timing. He shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place. He should have gotten Justin to block a jump attack if Justin did not do EX Messiah.
Right.
Just timed it really poorly.
Justin hopping up, trying to continue the combo. Ooh, looking for cross-up, I think, MLV. Or maybe he just got, I think his DP lost, maybe. I don't know. Justin trying to maintain corner pressure.
Oh,
nice reaction.
Wow, nice little sequence there from MLB. Unfortunately for MLB, still down in life. Just go for fierce uppercut there. Had enough meter to FADC, it didn't need to.
That's a very gutsy throw tech right there by Justin Wong with MOV, who has DP FADC meter and needs to make a comeback. You gotta think he wants something like that. Oh!
He was just sitting there waiting for that one low jab with punish, because as soon as he saw that opportunity, he went straight into it, knew exactly where he was going.
How strong is it for Rufus to have a low jab that's bufferable into a move that gets him into Ultra? That is such a buff.
You know, I used to originally think Rufus was mid-tier at best, but then at CEO, when we saw Justin start abusing that buff, now I honestly feel like Rufus has become so dangerous because with 3 meters.
And it really plays to Justin's style. He's got excellent sets of footsies. He's always made this character look like he has better mid-range buttons than he really does. And now for him to have the tool of crouching jab, buffer into big damage combo, that's a plus for his style.
Yeah, and just for that reason alone, just from watching Justin, I feel like Rufus has kind of catapulted himself into a higher tier. But MLB here on the verge of taking this round.
Oh, I'm really surprised there's no Dragon Punch from MOV. I'm a little bit surprised by some of his decisions or lack thereof.
Now see, Justin has 3 meters, so guess what? One low short Galactic Tornado is going to win him the round right now. So MLB has to be very careful.
You can see he is. He's trying to stay out of any range where he thinks that's a possibility.
Ooh. Can't hit confirm off of that. You can't hit confirm because you're going to blow 3 meters if he ends up blocking it.
Right. So
you don't want to do that. So Justin's going to wait till he can for sure land that.
Oh, he backdashes just in case of Dragon Punch.
Yep.
Smart stuff. But Justin only has a couple of pixels to deal with. Any anti-air, there it is. Or just his opponent taking control of the situation. Interesting situation right there. Justin had full meter. Looks like he might have been dangerous. But when you have full meter, but you're very, very low on life and anything will lose you the round, you don't necessarily want to bring that stuff out. So it's, you know, an interesting decision for MOV that might not have made sense in other situations, but because of the life situation and round situation, it did there.
Yeah, so Justin Wong comes into this round with a full super meter. Oh, again, he's going to make it over. Oh, but MLB with an improper punish. And Justin Wong gets a pretty decent amount of damage off of that. Oh, no. Now here we go. What side is he going to be on? And Justin, you can see him flinch before that low short. That's just in case he does an uppercut. He'll end up blocking it. And MOV, ooh, empty jump. And Justin blocked it. Oh! Justin Wong dropping his stand short and a stand fierce one-frame link.
That was the set.
Yep.
And he gave it up. Let's see if MOV can capitalize.
Ooh.
No, sir, he cannot. And Justin Wong takes it over MOV. That was loser's bracket, and so MOV has been eliminated.
Justin Wong moves on. Continuing his journey for retribution from last year, he did not make top 8 at all. And from what we saw at CEO earlier this year, we can see that he's on his game now. So he wants this very, very badly. Justin Wong trying to make up for last year here at Evolution 2012. And now we have Mr. John Choi going up against, whoops, I didn't see, oh, I need your bracket. I need to download your bracket.
Okay.
But you know what, you said your bracket right now is a little out of date, correct?
Yeah, it definitely is at this point, sure.
I hope we can get someone to actually create a challenge bracket out of that. But again, if it's not accurate, then probably not as much of a point. But this is going to be Dogura versus John Choi. All I have is hundreds. John Choi, of course, has been playing this game. Been playing Street Fighter since the beginning. One of the true, well, not true OGs, but he's been playing since about Hyper Fighting.
Yeah, AKA good, I don't know, 18, about 20 years.
And he's going up against Dogura, who we just saw use M. Bison earlier. And it's going to be Ryu versus M. Bison. I don't know if there's a lot of M. Bison players up in Northern California for John Choi to practice against. But John Choi, I mean, he's pretty much Mr. Fundamentals here and Mr. Mind Reader.
He has just an amazing fireball game. You can already see that his Ryu's a little bit different looking at some other Ryus we've seen so far today. It's all about zoning with those fireballs, those projectiles. Each time he throws one, it's with an intention to control a particular space. Yep. And he does that better than almost anybody.
And John Choi, I mean Dogura actually getting some good damage with a couple of shenanigans early on.
I feel like Bison does really well in this matchup.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh wow! John Choi walked into a range where he got crossed up by that. And now just gonna be chipped. Doesn't even need the chip, using the EX to go right through. Nice stuff right there. Bison, one of the faster dashes in the game, so it's easy for him to dash through. Absorb a fireball. Oh wow. Wow, did he know that John wasn't going to do a quick rise there? Because he did the same cross-up psycho trick, but waited for him that time.
Characteristically, John Choi, rather than going for the offense, aka Hurricane Kick after the Ultra, he goes for the fireball, which is an intention of zoning. But here's Dogura, who has now the corner situation, which is great for him. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice frame trap there from from John Choi, sorry, my bad.
He could have killed. It took a little bit longer than he needed to, but hey, Dogura takes the round and the game.
You hear the audience out there cheering for John.
Yeah, he has a lot of friends in the audience. Lots of people from NorCal here, and lots of people who just like seeing him. He's got an interesting style. Dogura was able to really capitalize on it, and in part that's because how John wants to be playing this kind of fits into how Bison wants to play this. He has a lot of options to deal with fireballs. And for John's game, I feel like Bison might not be a very good character for him to deal with. Now Dogura has the offense.
Okay, John Choi went into the air. Why do I keep calling him Justin? He went into the air.
What?
Whoa.
He's been so risky but so cool on that, and he gets it again. Dogura with match point.
Yeah, John hasn't been able to get any sort of rhythm, any sort of flow right now. And largely comes from the fact that Bison can focus dash through a fireball and end up in such an advantageous situation because Bison's forward dash is so fast. Dogura, of course, using that slide every once in a while to try to keep John a little bit honest, keeping him from walking around too freely.
Well, he's done a great job of limiting how John Choi wants to be playing. You can see how few fireballs John is throwing now as opposed to the start of the set. It's noticeably a difference.
Yeah, that's definitely an effect from that focused dash forward that I was mentioning.
Yep, using EX scissors has been very useful. Stand medium kick is very useful. He just has tools to deal with that stuff. No super yet. Oh, this time, okay, just goes for the focus. And he doesn't get the throw. That's a chance for Choi. He stays alive. He's got a bit of a reprieve. Dogura backs off to where John can't really do anything about it.
Oh, went for, oh no!
Yeah, no F8EC from Dogura. There, oh no, that's not going to be it either.
Wow, went right over that low forward. Oh, here's a chance for, oh, Choi, bet it all.
It was a gutsy jump over. It was a gutsy dragon punch. And the DP didn't work out. I guess John Choi is out of there. So two of the oldest school American players, John Choi and Alex Valle, they were for a long time strong rivals. They were for a long time the dominant players in earlier fighting games. But you know, they made top 32 today, which is very strong and well done to them. They've made it past 1,500 people, but they weren't able to move on anymore.
And you know, it's pretty fitting that we just saw these two players in the top 32. They were the original two grand finalists at B3. And this year, if you look at the Evo shirts, you know, the ones that we had on yesterday during the pre-show, there's even a little homage to that. There's a little B16 logo on the shirts.
Yeah, of course, B3, one of the earliest nationwide in America fighting game tournaments, happened 16 years ago, I guess?
More than that.
I guess
more than that.
No, 96? No?
Because I'm pretty sure B3, between B3 and B4 were a few years.
Okay, all right. So in any case, quite a while ago, but Evo has grown out of that. It's been run by the same people as the B series and then now as Evo. Oh, okay, so going on right now is Fudo versus Sako. Is that going to go on stream or is that going to be off stream?
That's off stream, apparently.
That's currently happening off stream. Justin Wong plays the winner of those two.
Wow. So that must be going on in that side machine over there. We see a big crowd.
The extremely crowded one, yeah.
Yeah. All these people staring at some matches.
It's been a pretty crazy top 32 so far. I wish we could get everything on stream, but we just don't have the time.
Once again, shout outs to Mad Catz, official fight stick of Evolution 2012. And Broken Tier, once again, always providing the fighting game community with many quality, cool shirts.
Yeah, you can check out brokentier.com, 10% off right now.
Yeah, and speaking of some discounts, you can also get $60 off the Soul Calibur 5 and the Street Fighter Cross Tekken arcade sticks, $100 for the line series of Street Fighter Cross Tekken sticks and the Soul Calibur 5, and then the much heavier, stronger quality of the BS sticks that you see on the right there. That is $140, normally $200, a very nice joystick. You need to get me one of those. And for only $20, if you use the coupon code Evo20, you can get these fight pads. These very nice fight pads. I mean, seriously, you can collect like 4 of them for $80.
And I said this before, when I was trying my pad experiment out, this is the one that I went to.
Yep.
So I guess it was Fudo because he has come up to the main desk.
And these are the, of course, the special limited edition Evo joysticks, which were supposed to be sold here. They got stuck in customs, but you can still order them online right now. Go to madcats.com/Evo. And we do have Justin Wong versus Fudo. These two hung out with each other a lot in Korea. They actually chatted and had a good time out there.
Okay.
Did a lot of carousing out there.
Okay. Was it Fudo against Mago before? Or what did I say?
Sako.
Sako, that's right.
Yeah, so Sako has been eliminated by Fudo. That means.
Wow, we're just on a rampage right now. All sorts of tournament winners are out of here.
This is where the body count starts stacking up.
At this point, man, I wish we just had a list of everybody, not who's in, but who's out, because I bet the list of people who are out is a list that you could easily draw a top 8 at Evo from. And just got word that after this is going to be Mike Ross versus Dogura, and then we'll be in top 16.
Wow. So we're halfway down the top 8, and then we are going to finish all the way through top 8, and you will know who your top 8 finalists are, who will play on Sunday night here at Evolution 2012.
One of my favorite things about Evo is knowing the top 8 in advance and being able to haggle about it for a day and a half. Just talking about it. Everybody has, their own favorites, people that they like or don't like. Lots of side action going on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a really interesting time, but we're not quite there yet. E.g. Justin Wong on the one-player side and Razor's Fudo on the 2.
It's going to be Rufus versus Fei Long as expected.
And this is pretty solid for Justin. He has just spent a few weeks living with Mago, a.k.a. the other very, very strong Japanese Fei Long player. And so he's had some experience.
Yeah, he's picked up a lot of those Fei Long shenanigans, like the ambiguous cross-ups. Justin has to feel pretty confident in this match.
Yeah.
And this is, again, loser's bracket, so after this match, either the 2011 champion will be going home, or Justin Wong, a player that many of us have picked to potentially win this or make top 3, will be going home.
Yeah, the stakes are high. So as you can see, Fei Long does a great job of controlling that horizontal space. He always does. He's threatening with that Rekka. He's threatening with those buttons. And it can be hard for characters to get around that. But Justin's done a pretty good job. Oh, this is huge!
Into the corner. Oh, he gets out there.
I respect it.
And Justin, I thought he had an option select for that, but just didn't seem to time it right.
Justin playing very patiently, looking for something from Fudo. And Fudo,
he's got those 3 meters.
And he doesn't spend it.
Well, he had to link low jab into low jab. Very hard link.
Oh, he might have gotten it. Wow.
Wow.
Fudo, we mentioned his reactions earlier. Yeah, that is the round for him.
Yeah, you don't want to be messing around with Rufus' low hard punch. That thing is a very slow move and is very susceptible if you focus dash through. That's not going to discourage Justin from using that move. And Justin using low fierce early in the round to show Fudo, you are not scaring me from using my tools.
Yeah, it's very important to not lose one of your most important tools. Wow, just go for it. Fudo taking a risk, but it paid off for him.
Ooh. Oh, but didn't quite get that to combo. He waited just long enough to get a level 2 focus attack. So we got the crumple and the free ultra. Justin now down to a small chunk of life, but he's standing on almost 3 bars. He should be able to get his magical Rufus combo, but he has to land that hit. And Justin has not been able to find a way to open Fudo up just yet. And Fudo now down to a tiny bit of life. Backdashes, baits the EX Messiah, and knocks Justin out of the air. And Justin now has to win 2 games in a row to remain in Evolution 2012.
How about that? For Justin Wong to not make top 16 would be incredible, but on the other hand, for Fudo to not make top 16 as the returning Evo 2011 champion, also pretty crazy. Justin trying to get in there and make something happen. He's playing a little bit more of an active style so far in this round.
Nice empty jump there from Fudo, gets him low, gets into the Rekka combo. Not a lot of damage from the Rekkas because of all the light punches beforehand. And he's going to spend the super meter, the ultra, just to get those 2 hits.
Justin with a chance now. He's got to make something happen here. He's kind of running out of time on this. I mean, not of time, but of just his inability to really control and make things happen.
Oh, what a play from Fudo there. Throwing out that stand jab to stop the dive kick. Almost an option select in itself, whipping a low attack and then just doing a stand light punch just in case. It whiffed.
Fudo playing patiently here, but Justin is playing patiently too and looking for something to come out. Fudo to give him the round.
He has 35 seconds left, which is a lifetime in this game.
And we've definitely seen Justin in the past just wait it out and hope the opponent was willing to hang himself, and that it works out for him. Again, he's still got about 15 seconds until it gets serious mode. No, but Fudo takes it.
And he hit confirms 1 Rekka into 2 more. Justin sitting on 3 bars now. He's got to use them wisely or else Justin Wong will be going home. All right, Justin getting a nice little 3-hit combo there.
Oh, man.
Great air-to-air action there from Fudo.
Fudo's playing so intelligently. We got the cross him and he combos it. Oh, but not all the way.
Justin punishing with that low jab. Oh, wow. Wake up dragon kick. And he just wants to get away. Gets chased down. 1 hit. Justin will take that, but very dangerous situation. That's punishable.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse for Justin there. Fudo lets him off the hook, but he does have corner control now, and Justin has not done well in this situation.
Yeah, it's so hard to beat it. Oh, he got it. Okay, Justin, he's been dropping that ultra recently, but gets it this time.
All right, what does he get afterward? Everybody's raising the Rufus.
Oh,
he blocks.
Block.
Fudo again. Will he do it again? No.
Ooh.
Not dead yet. Justin has to make something else happen here. And just staring at each other.
No EX Messiah kick.
Got him in the face.
Wanted to save his meter. He could have chipped him out with an EX Messiah, but instead just goes back and then takes him out with that standing medium kick.
Fudo still trying to play that patient style, pushing Justin back into the corner. He's got it now. Oh, didn't
confirm off that one, yeah. Fudo again with a very dominating start of this round. Look at this, draining Justin already down about 2/5 of his life. You can see how Fudo has done such a good job shutting down Justin's avenues. The only thing Justin has been able to get away with really has been that rolling kick. Oh, he's gonna save it.
No, he's gonna save it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Got him. Justin's making another comeback here, but he's got more work to do. It's not done yet.
But Fudo is still on the verge of being dizzy right here.
Yes, that's a huge situation for him right now. Oh, we did a little bit late.
Missed that option select again.
There it is! I think that might be it. Let's see if that is that enough to kill. I don't know. Probably. There it is! Fudo moves on, and Justin Wong has not made top 16 at Evo 2012. Definitely one of the favorites to make it into top 8, if not top 3, or to win it. And Fudo, he just got matched up against a very strong player, like we said, the Evo 2011 champion, Fudo versus Justin Wong, and Fudo moves on in the loser's bracket.
You know, a lot of that is going to come down to his match versus Shin. He should not have been in the loser's bracket in the first place, but Shin just outplayed him.
Well, you got to win, and you got to win. I mean, if you lose, well, I don't want to be John Madden about this, but if you lose, then you're out.
The only way to keep going is if you win.
Yep, you got to score more points than the other guy, and he just didn't do that.
Yep. And here we see Mr. Mike Ross stepping up to the plate once again to try to fight in America's honor. He is going to be going up against Dogura, another Japanese player. So this is another America versus Japan match.
See if Mike is an ordinary human today, or is he maximum human? We will find out. I know he's been playing well, as he does. He's known for his reads. I think he has one of the strongest set of reads, ability to understand what the opponent's going to do and how to capitalize on that in the world. I think he's amazing at that. He's up against Dogura, who had an interesting style of Bison when we saw him earlier. It didn't look like the normal kind of Bison. He had some riskiness in there. He had different kind of space control, a little bit different button choice. So we'll see if Mike can deal with that. But he's great at adapting, and certainly a fan favorite. You can bet the crowd's going to be behind this guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mike Ross has always been people's champs. And there's Chris Lee waving at the camera there. A member of the Evo staff for years and years and years. He is one of the most old school Virginia players. Fabulous ST Honda user. Comes out here every year to help us run this event.
Mike Ross getting ready to go. We'll find out where his opponent is shortly. We know it's going to be Dogura. And like we said before, after this, it's going to be top 16. Gonna try to find out an updated bracket for you.
Mike Ross right now getting a lot of tips. He's getting some tips right there from Noel Brown. All right, here comes Dogura.
Yep, there he is.
He as well has one of the Hori Fighting Edge sticks there.
I believe this is his first time playing in the U.S. I don't think I've seen him here before. Player I've heard about for a long time, but never really seen in person. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's Kongster from France, who's another. Ooh. In my opinion, he and Mike Ross are the two strongest Hondas in the world. Different styles of Honda, but the two strongest. So it's great that they have the Honda connection and there's some conversation going on. Yep.
Now, I mean, Mike Ross has even admitted that he feels like Kongster has a more technically capable Honda than himself. He thinks that, though, that he just does a little better than Kongster because of his reads.
I think that's exactly right. Again, there's that tightly focused. Oh, there's Andre. Let's go. Let's go. OMG. The crowd getting into it, or at least trying to.
We've got the salt shakers.
Look at salt shaker guy.
Dude,
yay, let's go. All right.
You can sense a lot of tension. Justin losing is a big blow.
Do you hear this from the crowd right now? Like I said, he's a fan favorite. Mike Ross getting the USA chant. Got a lot of hometown guys here.
Like I said, Justin losing has been a big blow to the morale of a lot of the U.S. team here. So that's why you can see a lot of the players trying to get into it, but a little bit wary, a little bit nervous. And Mike Ross, you know, usually it's said whoever is winning in life in this match starts winning and should turtle. But Mike Ross is definitely not the kind of turtle. And that's punishable. Oh, missed that. And that fast. And Dogura takes round one over Mike Ross. Oh, that's punishable. Just got the low jab and then goes into Ocho throw instead.
Yeah, let's see if Mike can keep up the pressure here. He's taking off a chunk of life. Gonna need to do a lot more, obviously, but he doesn't want to get crazy about it.
Mike Ross, like I said, grabs the whipped slide.
Oh, get out of here,Ike Ross. You're a crazy man.
I don't know if that's what he meant to do.
Oh, you know what? It was probably an option select, actually, now that I think about it. He just whiffed the sweep rather than having it blocked.
All right, good patience there from Dogura, baiting out that butt slam.
Oh my God, did he get it? No. I love the idea, and Mike not getting almost anything there. Yeah, I like the idea from Dogura, but just didn't pay off quite.
Nice, good stuff right there from Mike Ross. Unfortunately, used up all of his super meter in that last round, so he's down to only 1 bar.
Nice, he keeps it up. Dogura, interesting stuff.
Yeah, good timing on that scissor kick to make sure he caught him when he was on the ground.
And he jumps back just in case of the EX headbutt. Smart
That's punishable.
Stuff. Yeah, strangely enough, Mike is not really afraid to go for things that are obviously punishable. Like, he's about the reads, as we've been saying, and sometimes you just gotta do it. That's what he does.
And Mike Ross now almost evening up the match in terms of life, but here comes Dogura. Oh! And now smart, he just stays standing so that he can punish that properly.
Wow, he just did mini EX scissors? What? Dogura, craziness. But it pays off. I like it.
Dogura 1 game away from eliminating Mike Ross. Justin Wong and Mike Ross, 2 of the most popular American players here in Street Fighter 4. Justin Wong already out, and Mike Ross.
He just focus dashed against Honda. It could have been low jab hands, but no, he, I guess, knew it was going to be the stand roundhouse. Paid off. Now he has Honda in the corner.
Mike has to be careful with that butt slap. It hasn't been paying off for him too greatly.
Right. Oh, punish.
That's punish, yeah. So
one on the other side.
Oh, he's trying to bait out the EX Psycho, it looked like.
Wow, Dogura has such a weird style. I think it's just taken Mike a while to adapt to this, if he's going to at all, but he clearly has not been comfortable with it so far.
Right. I mean, even when we see Shingoku Neurosis play, he plays a more traditional Bison, but Dogura has this really bizarre style.
yeah, different normals than people tend to bring out. He has different scissors timing than people tend to bring out. He had anti-air or meaty EX scissors. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But Mike has not been comfortable with it. You can see it. Any chip. Oh,
Try to read the EX.
That's punishable. Yeah, he just wanted to see, I guess, if it was going to work out. Did not. And now Mike Ross is 1 round away from getting eliminated. Dogura has to maintain this.
This is to get in the top 16. Oh, wow. Backdash from Dogura right there. Makes the hand slap hit him out of the air.
I mean, if Mike were to make this comeback, it'd be pretty remarkable. He has just not been able to deal with what Dogura has so far. He's got to turn it on right now in this round. Last chance.
Well, there's a reason why a lot of players have adapted "I believe" as the mantra of Mike Ross.
Yeah.
He has pulled up some crazy comebacks.
Yeah, you can never count him out for sure. He's got a life lead now.
And now he needs to play very lame, but Mike Ross is just not that kind of person.
You can hear people yelling at him to lame it out, but he hasn't been doing that yet. He doesn't. You've seen that safe jump setup before, Mike.
It's like he's trying to do a wake-up EX headbutt or something, but it just has failed. Oh no! Too far for that.
There you go, sit on it!
You can really hear somebody cheering. Just sit on it. Just stay still. But Dogura has to make. Oh, nice jump back. Dogura with plenty of meter. He's got Ultra 2. He's a dangerous man right now, especially with some of the options he's been bringing out. Yeah, Mike can't get over impatient here. He might be tempted to do headbutt chip, but I think that's inadvisable. Yeah. I think that's so smart from Dogura. There's finally the chip.
Yeah.
Now, is that the start of a comeback? Let's see.
It's going to be a lot of work. Oh, wow.
You know, he could have gotten damage with the stand roundhouse, but he wanted more, and he wanted to get out of the corner.
And that's a couple of times now Dogura has baited that out properly. And look at this momentum that he has. Whoa! I have never seen that before.
Really interesting Bison play.
Yeah. He's got all sorts of weird cross-up charge tricks. Punishable? Oh, no.